cosplay.
Gentlemen, are you ready to cosplay?
You can do better than that. Come on, are you ready for cosplay?
My name is Mitchell Chapman and this is my wonderful co-host Rebecca Borkman. Give her a great big round of applause, guys. This will be your first time on Supanova stage.
It's my first time on a Supanova stage and there is a lot of people here, so I'm a little bit nervous. You've got to make me feel welcome, and that was an amazing round of applause. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Borkman. Borkman, is that Swedish? Do you know
It's
from
not
IKEA?
Swedish. I hear that it's Estonian.
Estonian?
Estonian, next to Latvia and Russia.
That's very interesting.
Teeny tiny little country, kind of like
Hey,
me.
geography class for everyone.
Yeah.
The cosplay.
Wonderful cosplay. Let's do some learning. I think that instead of learning, we should have a competition because I'm all for competitions. I think that we need to get this crowd ready to cheer.
Get them pumped up and ready.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to split it into two sections. We've all done this before, right? Yeah?
Yep,
This
yep.
side, you're going to take care of.
This is my side. This is my
That's
side,
your
right?
side. I like this side. This side looks better.
We should give them names so they know they're in the cheer when we ask them to cheer later on.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to make them Super and Nova. Ready?
Those names go really well together, I think.
They do. And Nova is actually one of my favourite characters from a little game company called Blizzard. So it works well for me.
Very cool. Okay, guys. Team Super, you're my team, so you're more awesome than they are. I want you to cheer as loud as you can on the count of 3. Ready, Team Super? 1, 2, 3.
That was pretty good. It was alright. You know, I've heard better. And I think that we can do better, don't you, Team Nova? Yeah? Alright, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was pretty good.
It's okay because we didn't let the back guys join in, so that's why you guys are a bit louder. Guys, from the centre on, you're on my team, on Team Super. Let's give another great big cheer. Beat the crap out of them on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that was fighting words. I don't think we're going to take that, Team Nova. No, not on your life, Mitch. Are you ready, guys? All the way up the top 2. From this side of the exit row there, you're on my team too. Okay, you're just as pretty as these guys. Are you ready? On the count of 3, I want a huge. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
No, that doesn't count because we've got 4, like some extra rows here which are fake.
They're excuses. Okay, so it's not a competition then because Mitch is a sad loser. Alright, we're going to make this side say Super, this side say Nova. Alright, Super, this side say Nova. Are you ready? We're going to aim for this side. When I do this, you're going to say Super. And then when this side gets the little arm in the air, you're going to say Nova. Can we do that? It's a little more complicated than cheering. Are you ready?
Ready?
Ready? You go for your side. Stop! We have cosplay to get through. This is so much fun. I'm
getting them psyched up! Oh!
Alright, so guys, when a cosplayer is up on stage, they have spent hours and hours, months and months, sometimes even years on their costumes. So as much excitement as you had for battling this side, I want you guys to have that much excitement for every single person who comes up on this stage. I know it's a lot to ask. There's a lot of time that we're going to be sitting here, but we're going to see some incredible costumes. So keep the energy up, okay?
Indeed. And remember, these cosplayers are participating in a competition for prizes from our sponsor, Madman.
It's amazing the time and effort that these people have put in order to be up here on stage, and it's all thanks to Madman Entertainment. So thank you so much to them.
Let's give a great big round of applause for Madman, shall we? Come on, guys, give it a round for Madman, yes! Without them, we wouldn't have such awesome cosplay events as we do now. Shall we get started?
Let's get started. Now we have our first team up on stage right out the gate. Their names are Isaac and Thomas, and this is their own personal take on Sub-Zero and Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Give them a round of applause as they come on stage.
and you can talk into this microphone that I'm holding here for you, okay guys?
I'll just grab that.
You got it?
There we go. These costumes look amazing. What are they made out of?
They're made of the cool candy foams. You can
EVA foam that you buy from Bunnings. You went and just bought a whole stack of Bunnings foam. Yeah.
Almost bought out the whole Bunnings in your area, I bet. Now can you tell me why you decided to make your own take on these characters?
just because we have a passion for cosplay and we just like to dress up.
And you do an amazing job of it. Can we get you out the front to pose for our cameras here?
Step right up. Give us a great big pose. Give us a versus pose, guys. Wonderful. Give them another applause as they go off the stage.
Thank you so much, guys.
Excellent. Coming up next, we have Annie, as Annie the Pokemon trainer from Pokemon. Give her a round of applause.
Come on up here, Annie.
Come on.
Come over here. I promise we don't bite hard.
Well,
Hello, Annie. Thank you for joining us up here. Now, who have you got on your shoulder?
Glaceon?
that's okay.
Is Glaceon your favourite?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. Why did you decide to cosplay as a Pokemon trainer?
Hang on.
Is Pokemon one of your favourite shows?
There are two reasons. I like Pokemon, it is fun. And for a birthday gift, I think last year, I got commissioned.
That's all right.
That's okay. That's okay. Take
I got
time.
a commissioned picture of me as a Kakarot Pokemon trainer.
Oh,
That's
wow.
incredible. Well, you look amazing as that commission in real life. You brought it to reality and it's amazing. Can you give us a pose out the front here?
Who wants to be a Pokemon trainer? Yes! Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Annie.
Off the left side there. Who is next, Beck?
Next up, we have Lucas Transformers as Bumblebee from Transformers.
Give a round of applause.
Well done,
This is
Ian.
adorable. Oh dear. I wish to warn anyone in the audience with a heart condition, this may be a problem. This may be very cute. Does it transform? It transforms.
Do you transform?
And the doors close. There we go.
That is pretty incredible. Can you transform back again into a robot for me? It's much easier to talk to a robot than to a car.
Did you make this costume yourself?
My mom did.
Your mum did? Let's give
Can
a
we
round
have
of
a
applause
round
for
of
Mum.
applause for Mum?
Is Bumblebee your favourite character of all the Transformers?
Yes.
He is? Of course he is, because you're cosplaying it. Have you enjoyed the latest movies?
Yes.
Yeah?
Excellent. Can we get one more round of applause for our wonderful Bumblebee as he poses again on stage? Can you give us a pose?
Keep your pose, Transform pose. There we go.
Go up this way.
Oh, let him go that way. Transformers can do what they like. Wonderful. While he's coming off the stage, let's see who's next. Let's give him a round of applause. Why not? There's something about children cosplaying just gets you right
In the fields.
in the fields.
I cry every time.
Every time. Who's next? We have Demons with Tea present. Oh, Demons with Tea presents Moon Dance. Ingrid and Alex as Sophie and Hal from Hal's Moving Castle. Give them a round of applause, guys.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. skies. A fantabulous night to make romance 'neath the cover of October skies. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? I can't wait till the morning has come, and I know that time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come, my heart will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then all my dreams will come true, dear. There and then I will make you my own. Anytime I touch you, you just tremble inside, and I know how much you want me that you can't hide. Can I just have one more dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love?
All right. Some Van Morrison.
I think we'd better break this up before it goes any further. It's risque up here.
The night is still young. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Tell us about those costumes.
Okay, so
The free costumes that you've got.
They probably all took individually 3 days each to make. And yeah, we just decided to do, because everyone knows Hal's a wizard, why not make him a magician and me his magician's assistant? So that's what the inspiration was. Yeah.
it looks incredible, and obviously a lot of work has gone into this. Did you make the costumes together, or did you make your own individually? How did you work it out?
So it was mostly individually, so Alex made all of Hal, and I made this, pretty much all of Sophie except the press studs, because I get a bit of RSI, so we have to take turns hand sewing all those studs in, so it'd fall apart.
Everyone has those little bits that we go for help elsewhere.
Yeah, a little bit of teamwork.
Fantastic. Can I get you to do a pose out the front for me?
Come on, front. Give us a romantic pose. Oh. Give it a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
Thank you, Hal.
Excellent stage left. Coming up next, we have Rebecca as Patience the Magdalena from the Magdalena. Give her a round of applause. Sorry, there seems to be some hair on the floor. It's
Sorry
not
about
mine.
that.
Well,
While he
I've got
returns
someone
the
here.
ponytail, let's ask you a few questions. Why did you choose to cosplay this particular character?
Her attitude is absolutely fantastic. She stands up for herself and she's a kick-ass lady, like on point.
Is that something that you'd like to see in yourself?
Yeah, a little bit. I hope.
This wonderful armor is all 3D. How did you make this?
So it's a base VBA foam, then one layer of wobbler on the outside to like just give it a bit of sturdiness. Then all the details are hand sculpted with epoxy sculpt.
Sure.
And then there's small details that are done with puffy paint, just to give it that little bit of extra sort of 3D effect.
And the top of the staff, what's a spear? It's not even
It's a
staff,
spear.
it's a spear. What's that made from?
So again, foam and wobbler, and the epoxy sculpt. It also actually comes off, because that's what happens in the comics as well.
Great, great. Well, pass that microphone. So come and stand up here for some photographs. You look fantastic. Super fantastic. Give her a round of applause, guys. Yes.
Thank you, Rebecca. Next up, we have Morgana Pendragon as Mal from Disney's Descendants.
Give her a round of applause, guys. Give it up.
up into the centre for us? We've got a nice little X for you to stand on. Here you are. Now, I was chatting with this lovely lady just before the cosplay contest started.
Yes.
And I learned a little bit about this cosplay that I didn't know before. Apparently, you are the daughter of someone that we all know and love.
The daughter of Maleficent.
Well, having a famous mum, is that hard to live up to expectations?
They're big horns to fill.
They are indeed, aren't they?
Now, did you make this dress yourself?
I made all of it. Actually, there's more work than you would believe. Everything came the wrong colour, even though I bought swatches. So, this bit here was white, the lace was all pink. I have hand-coloured all of it.
And what did you use to hand colour it?
The main fabric was resistant to dye, so I had to paint dye it. And all this was hand painted with fabric paint. Yards and yards of it.
There's a lot there. I don't know if you can see from back there, but it's a very full, puffy skirt.
Lots of layers going on here. Yes. You look super. Pass me this microphone. Stand up here at the front of the stage and look super gorgeous for our photographs. That's right. Give her a round of applause as he leaves the stage. Give it up.
Thank you, Morgana.
Who is next, Beck?
Next up, we have a group of Jin Equip, and they are cosplaying Alibaba, Doodle, and Hakiru from Magi, the Labyrinth of Magic.
Give a round of applause, guys. They come on stage.
Don't give them a round of applause because they didn't turn up. Oh.
Well, not found, 404. We skipped one. Oh. No, we didn't. Did we skip one right at the back there?
That's number 7 to me.
No, we are correct. We are
It
correct.
wasn't our fault, it was someone else's. Everyone cheer for not being my fault.
For the first time in a long time, it has not been my fault. I'm going out to drink.
How about you stay here while I find out what is actually up next, because
Okay.
I don't want to miss anyone. That could be a problem.
So we're actually having a competition today. You need to count the amount of times we say super on stage. And the prize is that you've counted the times we've said super on stage. So, well done if you're up the count so far. How many so far? Supers have we said so far? No, it's not 87, that's a very high number. We haven't said super that much today.
I'm sorry to have left you alone with him. We have worked out what the problem was, and I'm back to take care of it.
And the
Don't
problem
worry.
wasn't me.
All right.
That's great.
No, it wasn't you, it wasn't us, but we
For now.
fixed it.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Who's next
The next
then?
person on stage is Sherilyn as Heidi from something I can't pronounce. You're good better at this than I
Go
am.
Suzor, the Count of Monte Cristo. Give a round of applause, guys. Comes up. Lovely. Lovely, bright, shining material.
Yes,
Yes,
very shiny.
Very shiny
I
indeed.
stepped foot out of my hotel this morning and I blinded myself.
Do you stand in the sunlight and watch all of the sparkles on the walls?
I did. Excellent.
Now, are these all hand sewn on?
Yes.
How many are there, do you know?
We lost count.
A guesstimate?
We also ran out of sequins.
Yes. That tends to happen, doesn't it, with cosplayers? When I sequence in Spotlight to do my cosplay, better move on to the next one.
There you go. Now, why did you choose this particular character?
If anyone has seen the series, yeah, it's amazing. The art style is ridiculous. Any type of fabric has its own individual pattern. If it's next to a different type of fabric, that fabric also has its own pattern. And when you consider some of the characters are in ridiculous ball gowns,
Three-piece suits.
this character's normal outfit. It's a kimono that has faces, flowers. It's ridiculous. You'd have to hand paint everything. So
The
this
next
was
project.
the lesser of two evils.
Now, what was the hardest part on this costume so we can pay particular attention to how amazing it is?
If anyone's worked with organza, attempting to seam and hem it.
So how did you finish it?
I used a tight zigzag stitch all the way around the loose bits.
And you can't even tell that you had difficulty. It looks great.
The shoes are the worst.
Well, so let's get you out of those shoes as quickly as possible. We'll have you do a pose so everyone can admire your handiwork. Coming out the front.
Big pose. And a big cheer for Sherilyn. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Coming next.
Next up, we
Looks good.
have group Too Hot for Snow, and they are dressed as Katniss and Peter from Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Give them a round of applause, guys. You like Hunger Games?
Come and stand on my X. I've taken charge of the X here, it's mine now.
Some wonderful matching costumes here.
Now, one of you may have to talk for the two of you so you can fight it out between you, but not to the death this time.
Yours very big in your favour.
Excellent. Now, I have some questions to ask. Did you make these two costumes together? Did you make them individually and then come together as a group? How did it work?
Well, we actually live about 3 hours away from one another, so we made them individually. We had a little spotlight date down in Brisbane, which was good fun.
It's entirely random.
Excellent. Spotlight dates are the best, and it's hard enough to get a group together when you live 5 minutes away from each other, let alone 3 hours, so I'm impressed already. Now, I know that this costume does something a little bit special.
Bit special.
A little bit
Just
special.
to catch fire.
Well,
Yeah,
you're giving your game away here, bitch.
Please, can it catch fire?
Can we get the lights dimmed a little bit?
Pass me that microphone.
Dim the lights, dim the lights. Hey, magic. Now out the front for me, my lovely cosplayers, and do your thing.
There's all these lovely lights in there.
Amazing.
Are those individual lights?
I just pretty much got some cheap LEDs on eBay and
So it's like someone's Christmas tree lights just wrapped around, yeah?
Christmas tree.
Cool.
eBay is a cosplayer's best friend. Now, is there anything else you want to tell us about these costumes that you're particularly proud of?
Well, considering I don't know how to actually sew and I didn't do a pattern for this, I just kind of winged it, you know? Speaking of wings,
Who else has winged it? Yeah?
Everyone here has winged it before. Don't lie, you guys. You're all like, I had my costumes ready 3 months ago. No, you didn't.
Well, you guys are great. Pass the microphone. Stand back out here for another pose. And let's give them a great big round of
Huge
applause.
round of applause.
Thank you very much. Coming up next, we have Alana as the Death Knight from World of Warcraft. Give it up for her, guys. Come on, cheer.
Just stand on the X.
Got the cute little axe. The axe is...
She's not cute. She's a Death Knight.
But it's an elf, so it's very conflicting. Tell us, but this armor looks amazing. What is it made out of?
Warbler and foam.
Warbler
pretty
and
much,
foam?
yeah, what it's all made out of, yeah.
Did it take you long to make this costume?
I started last November, so about 6 months.
Now I can see here at the back, I don't know if you guys out there can see, can you turn around for me? This little cape has some amazing weathering going on down the bottom. Can you tell me how you made that happen?
Pretty much just got the scissors and I went a bit crazy. Yep.
Yeah?
You're a Death
That'll
Knight
work.
and you went crazy. I'm feeling unsafe right now.
Well, you stay next to me, so... Well, how about you come and stand at the front here? Give us a good pose. A great big round of applause. Thank you very much. Who's up next, Beck?
Next up we have Megan as Blue from Jurassic World.
Well,
And Blue has Owen giving a helping hand, of course.
going to tame the raptor. Come on, Blue.
That's it.
Here, Blue. Here, Blue.
shenanigans
Is it
of
safe?
blue? Is it? It's okay. It's looking at me.
Do you want to speak for Blue? You speak about Raptors?
I mean, stop.
I hear they're very smart.
Very smart, yes.
Are you speaking for blue?
We have a rudimentary sign language.
Okay, wonderful. Now, blue, I believe, has some litter mates. Are they hiding backstage for me, or are they elsewhere?
You don't need to worry about that. You won't see them till it's too late anyway.
Okay. That's comforting. Now, blue is looking incredible. Did blue make this skin blue's self?
Blue did the bulk of all the labor, with a little help from some of the scientists.
Excellent. And Blue's eyes are scarily realistic.
Ooh.
Where did they come from?
Well, Blue made those too.
Out
Special
of?
kind of resin, like amber.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I'm incredibly uncomfortable with Blue looking at me right now.
How about we get you to stand at the front there and pose for photos? If we can, just get the
Direct
Raptor
Blue to
to
the
not
front?
attack anyone in the process.
I mean, here.
You can eat one of the judges. We'll give one of the judges to you. That's cool. We're cool with that.
Yeah, which one looks the tastiest?
Eeny, meeny, miny, miny. Wow. Thank you very much. Pass me that microphone, wherever that microphone's gone. But make no sudden noises so Blue can go off the stage. What the hell? Give a big cheer! Give a big cheer for the Raptor! Yeah! Raptors! You know they're only supposed to be like this high, not this high?
The real, actual
raptor.
live raptors? No, they're not. Jurassic Park.
It's actual science. Yes, yes. Who's next, Beck? Well,
Next up, once Blue... a dinosaur has a hard life, okay? Let Blue get off the stage.
it's had a hard life.
Yeah.
Probably geriatric by now, I guess.
Okay, next up we have a less scary group. They're from Overwatch, and they are dressed as Hanzo, McCree, and Diva.
Give a round of applause, guys. There will be a video playing. All right. This is a series I'm looking very forward to seeing.
It's alright.
A first-person shooter by Blizzard is going to be good. Who wants to speak? Sure.
Squish together a little bit,
Squish together.
guys.
Come
Squishy,
together.
squishy, squishy. Pretend to like each other. Come on. I know we all smell a bit because we're in cosplay and it's sweaty out there. Alright, some questions for you people. Why Overwatch? This game looks way too cool to pass up right now, honestly.
Doesn't it look great? All the trailers coming out, just
Yes,
the
and
buzz.
there's like shorts, and they bring out comics as well.
Now, we had a group who lived 3 hours away from each other. Did you have a bit of an easier time? Did you live closer together, or can you beat 3
Slightly.
hours?
I live with this one, but I literally messaged Diva the other day and be like, hey, do you want to come to comp with us?
Cosplay last
Yeah.
minute. Yes.
Yep.
Excellent. Any other questions for them, Mitch?
Guys, you look fantastic. Why did you choose these characters in particular?
I want to play this guy. Yeah.
Yeah. The archery, he climbs up walls, he's got like a super ability that fires dragons through the environment. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Let's pass it along then, shall we?
I look like McCree.
Yeah? That works for me.
Diva's basically everything I want to be. She's a StarCraft playing idol from Korea, and it's just fantastic. I love it.
A giant mech as well.
It drives a giant mech, just everything.
Everyone wants a giant mech, right?
All right, let's have them pose out the front for us. Nice and close together.
Give them a great big round of applause. Thank you very much. Coming up next, we have Sarah as Sailor Moon Eternal from Sailor Moon Stars. Give a round of applause, guys. There's great big wings involved here. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello. Now, these odangos, which I hear is the technical term for these meatballs
That's
on
right.
your head.
Dangos.
Did you attach those yourself?
Yeah, I had to in the end. Unfortunately, I had a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction with it a couple of days before the con, and
Has
had to
anyone here had
reattach
a
it.
wardrobe malfunction in cosplay? Yeah.
I think everyone has. I think it's Cosplay Live, isn't it?
Now, why this particular Sailor Moon version?
Well, a couple of years ago, I did a Sailor Moon Super S, which is slightly not as complex as this, but I really wanted to redeem it, and I thought, oh well, Eternal was the next one after Super S, so why not?
Have you been wearing these wings around the convention?
Yeah, I have.
Has it been difficult?
Yes. I don't think there's no way around that, but yeah, it has.
What are they made from?
They're made of foam board, so you can actually buy them very easily from Riot Art Store, from out the back. Literally just put down 2 of those together. Got my body shape traced around, and then from there was able to work out some measurements using the reference pictures as to how high it should be, how wide it should be, and also the same thing with little ones as well.
You look amazing. Pass that microphone. Come and stand up in front here. Give us a great big pose. Yes, that's right. Sailor Scout pose. And let's give her a great big round of applause. Thank you very much, Sarah. Coming up next, look at the other side. Oh. She can't. Literally just can't. Just can't. She just can't.
She can't even.
Here we go.
Oh, there's a chest. That means something exciting is about to happen. We have Liam with Kermit. That is Kermit the Frog from the Muppets.
Confirming with the flowers, consulting with the rain. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle for every individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts you'd be thinking you could be another Lincoln if you only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I never thought before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not just be a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. And perhaps I deserve you and be even worthy of you if I only had a brain.
All right.
I've never seen anything like that before on a cosplay stage. This is definitely a first. I thought you were letting Kermit speak then, holding it out for him.
Well, I'm holding it here so he can talk. I'm the one that's in the lead here.
Wonderful. Well, I think we have some questions for Kermit then. I'm sorry, Liam, to ignore you. I know you're here too. Kermit, how long did it take to learn all of those lyrics off by heart?
Well, I can tell you this, we were up until 2 a.m. this morning learning all this. It keeps me awake, it's terrible.
I hope that the audience wasn't too frightening for you.
Well, no, they're pretty great. I used to run a little show called The Muppet Show. That I ever heard of it?
Has anyone heard the show? Is it some obscure webcomic thing that I don't know? Tell me, how did you make this wonderful Liam costume?
Well, I started off with the a little bit of warbler. Now, I think that's what you cosplayers call it. And kind of went from there. It's a little bit thinner than I thought. I'm planning on working on that, but I'm sorry I brought this on the stage to you guys.
That's okay, Kermit. Come on, sit right there actually. I'll take the microphone. Give us a great pose for the camera. A big round of applause for Liam and Kermit the Frog. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Liam and Kermit. It's alright, we have lackeys to do that for us.
That was a pretty impressive Kermit impersonation.
That was amazing. I think I'm going to go home and watch all of the Muppets now. Alright, next up we have Chuchi Cosplay as V from League of Legends.
Give a round of applause, guys. Come on. Now, would you like a hand to hold the microphone?
She's got two very large hands.
Two very large hands here. What are they made out of?
Lots and lots of EVA from hot glue wire, like lots.
Are they very heavy to wear? They're very heavy. You're sweating underneath them, like sweaty hands all going on. Wow, wow, wow. How long?
Over 100 hours.
Over 100 hours?
Now, can we have the lights dimmed a little bit again? I'm making the AV crew jump as I talk to them.
That's
it.
magic.
Look at the amazing lights on this costume.
You're doing a great job.
Now, why this particular character? There's a lot of characters in League. Why this one?
She's just so cool. Anytime you see something cute or attractive character, like any game, you're like, damn, like this looks so cool. And like big weapon, like, I want to cosplay that.
Excellent choice.
That's a good reason. Come up to the front.
Give us a great big pose for those fists. Big battle pose. And let's give her a great big round of applause for her efforts. Well done. I reckon she's going to win hand over fist.
Why are you here? Okay, do you want to redeem yourself by introducing the next cosplayer?
I think I will. Coming up next, ooh, I like this one. We have Letitia? Letitia. English is not my first language, Bogan is, okay?
You
Leave me
didn't
alone. I come from Broken Hill.
You didn't even redeem yourself.
No, I didn't.
It's Letitia as Supanova from World of Warcraft.
Give her a great big round of applause for Supanova from World of Warcraft.
Hello, come on up here onto the X for me.
Here is a microphone that you can hold and give us answers. This is an amazing costume.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to make this costume?
About 6 months.
6 months.
Where did you start? On a costume like this, you look at it and you go, there's so much to do. Where do you start?
The one thing that will never change. My boobs.
That is a good answer.
Indeed, you've got to start with the assets first and move down, right?
That was rude.
The hips can always get bigger.
Now, this armor looks like it is made from something that we all know and love. Can you tell me what it is? You have a microphone.
EVA foam.
EVA foam, and where did you find this amount of EVA foam, considering that all our other cosplayers have stolen all of the Bunnings ones?
Clark rubber.
I didn't even know she got it from somewhere else. That was amazing. Now, why this character?
I play World of Warcraft a lot. and she just seemed to be the most strongest character out there. I just went, you know what? I'm that strong, I can do that.
You absolutely certainly are. I think it is time for you to pose for our audience. Come on out the front.
Queen of the Dead. Supanova. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Sylvanus. Do you want to try the next one?
I'm probably going to mess it up again. We have Team Painfully Short, Stephen, Elise, and Juan. Did I get that?
Yeah, I think you got that right.
Dippy, Bill, and Bill from Gravity Falls. Give a round of applause, guys.
Come on up and stand on my X.
I'm sorry if I'm failing miserably at pronouncing names.
It's Bill and Bill. It's
Bill and Bill. I got Bill right.
Yeah, that was easy.
Bill, Bill, and Dippy. We decided before that Dippy Fresh and the Bills was the new band name.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Bill Fresh.
Now, this is another group. Did you make them all together or individually? Did you mix and match? How did you work it out?
I'd say we played to our strengths. I did most of the sewing. Jean's really good at cutting, and she also did these like tiny bills. Cute. Yeah, and
yeah, and I did the majority of mine, but helped a lot. She's the mastermind.
Why did you choose these characters in particular?
because it's fun to be evil.
Who likes cosplaying as evil characters? There's something about the swagger. The swagger is where it's at.
You gotta get the hips down.
Do you guys have swagger? Got swag?
Can you swagger to the front for us?
Swagger to the front for a photograph.
Strike a pose. You can see yourself on the screen.
Give them a round of applause, guys. Well done.
Maybe it should be Dippy Swaggins and the Bills.
Coming up next, we have Samuel as Aaron Black from Mortal Kombat X. Give him a round of applause, guys. There's a fair decent bit of leather involved here. Do you wish to tell us more about it?
Yeah, it's pretty much mostly leather except these plates made of foam warbler.
Yes, and did you make the pattern yourself?
Yeah, I made it out of paper, I sketched it, stenciled it out and then transferred it onto foam, so it's just hours and hours of work. Bracelet over 20 plus hours, those were 20 plus hours. Overall it's just over the course of 5 weeks cost me.
There's some incredible embossing. Is it technically known as embossing when it's leather?
Or indenting.
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing it in.
Indenting on the braces. How is that done?
It's just by wetting the leather and with a saddle groove, we just push it in and well, first I drew the designs on and then just went over it again and painted over. I've dyed it, painted, added the bolts on and yeah, that was like 20 plus hours of work.
What was the hardest part? Was it just time consuming or was there one part that particularly posed a challenge?
Mainly the warbler bits, just the little designs and there's more than what you said because like I couldn't get the warbler in some of the holes. So, and that was only just finished those a few days ago.
Well, it was definitely worth the effort.
You look super amazing. Pass me this microphone. Come and stand up in front of the stage for a pose for us. Big badass pose. There we go, there we go. Give it a round of applause, guys. Give it up. Thank you very much, Samuel. Coming up next, who's next back?
We have Jasmine as Alice from Alice Madness Returns.
Give them a round of applause as they come to the stage.
Coming up here, Jasmine. Come and stand on my X.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. Do we have a microphone
We
for
do.
Jasmine? That's it. Now you have the voice. I gave you the gift. Now, can you tell me a little bit about why you chose this particular costume for Alice? I know she's got a few.
I was particularly in love with this costume because I'm in love with Japanese culture, and the level itself in the game is really fun to play, so I wanted to bring it to life.
Now, this corset here, did you make this corset yourself?
No, I haven't learned that yet.
That's alright, that's okay.
I did all the bows in the back.
The bow, look how pretty and big this bow is. I'm a sucker for big bows. Big bows.
And the prop knife, that's definitely not real?
Not real.
Good.
Not real?
Good.
Might be real blood though.
Okay,
That's why I
before she
wear red
kills
jacket.
Mitch, let's get her to pose at the front for us. Come on out here, Jasmine.
And let's give her a great big round of applause for efforts. Thank you very much. Come we have team, I'm gonna ruin this, Bossarexia Cosplay, Jessica and Amy, and Lucille Sharp and Edith Cushing from Crimson Pink. Give it up for them!
At home, we have only black moths. Formidable creatures, to be sure, but they lack beauty. They thrive on the dark and the cold. What do they feed on? Butterflies, I'm afraid.
Bigger than my body, I'm colder than this fall. I'm meaner than my demons, I'm bigger than these bones. And all the kids cry, please stop, you're scaring me. I can't help this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control? And all the kids cry out, please stop, you're scaring me. I can't help this awful energy. Goddamn right, you should be scared of me. Who is in control?
Alright,
That was violent.
bit of drama, very, very dramatic.
Grab your knife.
You beat your prop as well,
Oh, trust me, it does that all the time. It's kind of hard to keep
when
in
you hit
place.
people with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every time you hit someone, it's gone.
Use them shovel around here.
Now, why these characters and why such a violent skit? Tell me about what this is from.
Well, Crimson Peak is one of the newest Gilmore just horror movies. And basically, we're both pining after the same man. The interesting part, his sister, this is his new wife. He's trying to take the money. Oh, pretty much.
It's all about the money.
Always.
And love. It's lovable in some way.
Yes, tensions run high towards the end of the movie, and basically a girl fight breaks out, so yeah.
Now, without spoiling too much, is a shovel an effective way of taking someone out?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's also good for snow.
Good for snow, good for killing people, multitasking.
Pass me that microphone. Come on, stand up the front, ladies. Give us a pose about, hurting each other. So great. And let's give them a great big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, give it up. Thank you very much. You've dropped the butterflies. There we go.
Okay, next up we have
Stop.
Cat.
Next up.
You said I thought you said stop.
No, it's next up.
Next up we have Cat Ann as Garuda from Final Fantasy XIV.
Here she comes. This might take a little
She's
bit.
coming.
There are wings involved. Many wings.
All of the wings.
All the wings.
Come up here. Oh. Don't apologize.
No, don't apologise.
This is amazing.
Wow.
Okay, we're around the front of you now, so don't worry. Take the microphone if you can. You got it?
I've got
Do you want me to hold it?
It's okay.
Okay, you're good. All right. She's good. She's good, guys.
This costume is amazing. What is it made of?
This is all just craft foam, basically.
And you've cut all this out yourself and then stuck it all together in the pattern of the
Pretty much.
costume?
Yeah.
Did that take long?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, we won't talk about it.
Now, there's a lot of gradient painting going on here,
Yeah.
which makes it look particularly cool. Can you tell me a little bit about how you created these gradients?
Just a whole lot of spray paint. A whole lot of layers. You go on with your dark colours, you go on with your light colours. That's basically it.
Okay, and are these colours exactly the same as what they have in the game?
It's super hard because Garuda doesn't actually have a specific 3D model. So we're going off the one from number 14. In number 12, she's completely different. She's only got one set of wings instead of two. So I kind of tried to match it, kind of did my own thing. But yeah, it's basically the same.
Well, your own thing definitely works.
And sometimes you need to just fill in the gaps when it comes to
Yeah,
cosplay. The source material isn't available, so you just go, that looks cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, we're going to back away a little bit, I think, and let you get to the front to pose for the audience.
All the wins. All the wins.
All of the wings.
Thank you very much.
There is
We'll get someone to
no
assist
craft
her.
left in Queensland anymore. We've taken it all.
Someone assist her off the stage. All those
Give
wings.
her a little while to get off there.
Just go sideways from the doors.
There we are.
On the side there.
Sideways.
Turn sideways, like Tetris.
Crab
You have to go
shuffle.
through that
Crab
gap.
shuffle. Yep.
And now she disappeared.
That's basically what's happening back there now. All right.
Catwalk.
Next up, who do we have?
Next up, where are we? We are up to...
Here. That one there.
Yes, we are up to Hannah as Astrid Hofferson from How to Train Your Dragon 2. Give her a round of applause.
We're not dragon thieves, and why do they always come after me first?
I've seen her steal a dragon once or twice.
No, not still. I'm redeemed.
Redeemed. Yes, yes. Come to the middle of the stage. Every time I see Astrid cosplay, they are adorable. There's something about this berserker woman, dragon, owner, it's the axe.
They're not adorable, they're frightening.
She's just sassy.
She's sassy.
Everyone likes a sassy girl.
Do you do Zen snaps?
Oh, not quite that sassy.
Not quite that sassy? Okay, a little bit too sassy there. Now, tell me about this costume. You've also got some amazing armor going on, but I want to hear about your axe.
My axe? Oh gosh.
Tell me about your axe.
So basically it's a polystyrene inner, and I just sanded it and so it's in a suitable shape. And then I just went over it with masking tape and then paper mache.
Cool, and you've got bolts all over the front. I don't know if you can see from the back there, but there are a line of bolts on both sides. What are they made from?
They're from a product called Plastimate, which is like a thermoplastic, and I just heat it up and then mold it to the shape.
Awesome. Now, what was the hardest part of this costume?
I would say the hood and the cape.
The hood. We didn't even get to see the hood. Turn around so everyone can see your hard work with this hood.
Okay.
Just put it on. Just
put it on.
If it rains later today, she's well protected.
Yeah.
It's great. In case it's cold in Gold Coast.
Well, it's really cold in Burke, so of course, but obviously it's not very practical when you come places like the Gold Coast.
No. Go surfing.
Yeah, it'd probably get too heavy though and just kind of
Drown.
Yeah. Not a good idea. You're all with the bad ideas today, Mitch. Don't do that. All right, let's allow Astrid forgo the surfing for posing in front of our audience.
Give us a big sassy pose. Sassy berserk pose. That's right, give her another round of applause as you guys up the stage. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Astrid. Next up, we have a big group. They call themselves Gathering of Magic because they are Chandra, Kiora, Nissa, and Jace from Magic the Gathering.
Give them a round of applause. You guys look lovely.
Thank you.
All these wonderful costumes. And this light, can we get the lights down for a second there? Watch him run to one side of the screen. There we go. Look at these LEDs going on.
Everybody, ooh.
Wonderful. You can
Okay,
put the lights
lights
back down.
again. Lights again. Come on.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, let's ask some questions. Do you want to start from Mitch?
I'm Mel. Hi.
Mel? Hi, Mel. Now, can you tell me who thought this group would be a good idea?
The one with the ridiculous headdress.
It's all
ridiculous.
your fault.
That's perfect for Melbourne Cup Day.
And did everyone make their own individual costumes?
Not quite. So we got Kat here took care of that end, and I took care of this end.
Division of labour, right down the middle.
Yeah.
Great. Did it take long to make all this armour?
It was interesting. This is my first time doing armor, so it was
Sure.
a lot of like, is this gonna work? Yes, it did.
So you learned new skill, you
Yes.
found traps and pitfalls, and you've gone over them and you've made a fantastic set of art.
I went through a lot of hot glue. My fingers can't feel heat anymore, just from touching it.
And this gentleman's costume, it's all big, buff and padded.
Yep.
Is it just armor or just...
It's basically quilting that I made
Quilting?
to look like it was something cool.
So you stole someone's quilt and then you just...
Yeah, that's my blanket that I've just kind of repurposed.
This headdress here,
it's made out of Glad wrap and glue.
Glad wrap and glue.
I am stealing that idea.
The gem is an Easter egg.
Easter egg, yep. It was just Easter.
Not chocolate anymore, no, we ate.
Recycle. Yeah.
Now, can you tell me your ears? What are they made of?
They're made out of liquid latex. I made a mold out of drying clay, and then I did a whole bunch of layers on them. And then my corset, it's all painted to make it kind of look 3D, because I didn't want to put layers and layers and layers of material on myself, so I painted it.
Well, I think it's
Great.
pretty effective. Can we get you all out the front to pose together? I've got this one. Come on out
Step
front.
on, girls. And gentlemen, of course. Big round of applause, guys, for the Magic the Gathering cosplayers. Thank you very much. Coming up next, we have Titania as late but lucky Alice, or as Alice Matters returns. Give her a round of applause, guys. Another Alice cosplayer, come on up. So you've basically taken the White Rabbit and just ate him and absorbed his powers?
It's an actual costume.
What I did.
Wow. Pass her the microphone, please. That one, that's the one.
She's got these amazing claws on. Everything scares me on these costumes.
Bunny rabbit.
Now tell me a little bit about this jacket. It is really detailed. Can you tell me, did you make this jacket?
Yes.
Yes?
I
What's
did.
it made from? Did you use a pattern?
I had to kind of stick two patterns together. I can do pattern grafting, but I'm a little bit lazy, so I just use patterns that I have. But I had to crop it a lot. And I have a mannequin that I made to my size, so it makes it a lot easier to just do it on the mannequin, and you get everything right.
And I see you've got some pockets as well involved here, which you keep your mobile phone in. It's good to have some functionality in cosplay sometimes, just that makes that weekend a little bit easier, doesn't it?
Yes, I always try and slip pockets in wherever I can.
Yes.
Good advice, right, to anyone in cosplay.
Now this little, is it a tie pin?
Yes. Oh, no, it's going first.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to point that out.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so
It's an omega
this
symbol.
tie pin, it's an omega symbol.
Yes.
And what is it made from?
It's made from resin clay, so it's the same as the claws, and the claws on the back.
And the feet with the spats going on.
So I made it from resin clay, just hand made it. I did do a cast, but the mold was a bit dodgy, so I just did it by hand.
Now, how long did this costume take? Too long to think about?
No, it's not too bad actually. Probably I made the skirt and the shirt quite a while ago, and it's probably about a day and a half from cutting to sewing, and then the vest and the jacket and the tail and the feet and the ears were probably about another 3.5 days, so 5 days.
5 days for this. That's incredible.
That's amazing. Pass me the microphone. Come and stand up at the front here and give us a lovely pose. Super pose. Super pose. Give her a big round of applause, guys. And you must be off because you're late, a very important date.
Next up, we have Serena Welch as Ice Queen from Adventure Time.
Give her a round of applause, guys. Well.
Now, I don't know if you guys saw back there, but as she was coming up the stairs, I noticed something a bit special about the bottom of your hoops. Can you show them off to me? Woo! They even have magic shoes.
Magic shoes indeed. This is amazing. Did you make the dress yourself?
I made it with magic. Magic that I stole from other wizards!
That's a cool way to make a cosplay.
It is. I don't have any magic. I think that I'm missing out. Now, tell me about your eyebrows. They are frightening in their fleekness. Tell me what they're made of.
I'm going to break character for a moment.
Okay, cool. Break character.
Craft foam hair and a lot of silicone coke.
Okay, your own hair?
Yes.
Back in character.
There you go, back in character.
There we go.
Wonderful. Now, the patterns on top of the dress, how did you mix them in with the pattern for the whole dress itself? How did you work out how to draft that together?
A lot of paper.
A lot of paper.
Big rolls of paper. Mountains of paper.
How long did it all take you?
On and off for about 3 years.
3 years?
I moved to
We've gone
Canada
from
for a
5
while to
days
be closer to the ice.
Let's get you out the front to pose for our audience so we can all admire your 3 years of hard work.
Yes. Give us a nice green eagle pose. Yes. Give her that round of applause as she leaves the stage, guys. Other side, other side. Coming up next, who is next, Beth?
Next up, we have a group. They are the... I asked them how to pronounce it beforehand, but I've forgotten. The Mugen Warrior Order. They are XXXXX, 4X, the Sword Saint. They are VB, they are Gaijin, and they are Ghost from Heroes Odyssey.
Give them a round of applause as they come on stage.
In this chaotic land we called Vantical, a land ruled by magic dragons of lore, a land torn asunder by conflict and darkness. There are those who stand against the corruption. They are the Mugen Warrior Order. These are the greatest warriors the East has to offer. Following the strict code of Bushido, their blades are reinforced with honor. Their hearts instilled with valor. Their Bushido demands them to fight with ki, integrity, right, respect, youth, heroic courage, Mayo, honor, Jin, compassion, Makoto, honesty and sincerity, truth, duty and loyalty. This is their journey, their odyssey. This is their hero's odyssey.
Every year these guys improve their costumes and wow.
Now, I've come around this side. Please don't hit me. I feel a little unsafe coming up after seeing all of that going on up here. Now, can you tell me who wants to speak for the team? Someone take the microphone from Mitch.
Hello.
Hello. Now tell me, are you the instigator of this madness?
Yes, I am 4X, Rakugan of the Mugen Warrior Order. I'm very tired.
Now why these particular characters?
We're all samurais and we all fight for justice. And be a man. Can I do one thing before we leave? I've always wanted to have a Mugen force this size. So when I scream Mugen, everyone scream Banzai with all of your strength. Can you do that? Mugen! You've made me so very happy. Well done! Last woman, stand up here, give us a big group pose. Don't hit back with those swords. That was great. Give them another round of applause, guys, as they leave the stage.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, they're going that way.
Up this way.
To the right, to the right. Exit stage right.
No.
WHS says no. And no to that as well. Naughty, naughty ninjas.
Next up, we have Zahara. It's actually Zera.
Zera.
Zera as Eevee from Pokemon.
Come on up. Give her a round of applause as she comes up on stage. That's right.
Coming up here, Zera. I almost got your name wrong and I fixed it.
Here's your microphone. This is adorable.
Thank you. Now, tell us, why Eevee?
Well, I saw the artwork and I do like doing the evolution cosplays. And I saw this and I was like, oh, I just have to. It's just amazing and beautiful. And I was like, yes. So.
And you've noticed that there's like more of these of all the other evolutions of Eevee?
Oh, yeah, I plan on doing them.
Do them all?
Oh, yeah,
Gotta do all the cosplays?
Gotta catch them all.
Yes, yes. It's Pokemon, right?
Now, how long did this take to put together?
Over about 2 months in between study and work, but yes, I made everything that I'm wearing.
There are a lot of different fabrics here. Did you go to your local fabric shop and say, I want a quarter of a meter of everything that you have?
Almost. I think I spent the first shopping trip that I went, I think I spent almost about 2 hours in Spotlight trying to find the materials and colour that I wanted. So I don't think my driver was very happy with that.
Okay, that is a lot of work and a lot of effort. I think we all need to appreciate this a little bit more. Can you give the microphone back to Mitch and give us a pose out the front here so we can all see your work?
Give us a cute Eevee pose. Thank you very much. Give her another round of applause as she leaves the stage. Coming up next, we have Rachel as Rose Quartz from Steven Universe. Give her an applause! Here she comes. Maya has a lot of curves.
This is fabulous. I don't want to stand on any of your petals on your train.
Ruffles and curls.
Take the microphone and tell us about your costume. Can I talk about this wig? How many wigs are in this wig?
You really want to know?
I really want to know.
How many wigs, Franken-wig? Wait.
3 wigs, 6 wig clips, 2 bumps, and a baby.
And a baby?
There's a baby in there somewhere.
Helping it stand up.
Okay.
Okay, now all of these flowers on your crown, on your train, in the back of your hair, did you make each one of those?
Yes.
Yes? What are they made of?
So they're made out of different coloured felts, each petal hand cut, hand stamped, put together, and then a whole bunch of glitter jewels just slapped on top.
The more sparkle.
Just roll.
There we go. Now this star on the front, it looks like it's got some resin going on there. I haven't seen any resin that big anywhere in craft stores. Is this your own creation?
Not this one,
Not
unfortunately. I had one, it didn't turn out very well.
At least you tried, right? That's the whole point of cosplay.
So it's a clear resin casting made from a silicone mount, and then using dye, it creates the colour.
Amazing. Can you give us a pose out the front? Give the microphone back to Mitch so you have your hands free to be pretty posing with them.
Great!
Now turn around so everyone can see your amazing train.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause as she goes off the stage. Coming up next, who do we have, Beck?
We have Handbook Hijack as Hiccup and Jack Frost from How to Train Your Dragon and Rise of the Guardians, and this is a little bit of a special spin on it.
Give the round of applause, guys, as they come up on stage. This is a very interesting spin indeed. Please tell us more about it. Just pass it on. Yeah, you talk.
I will. Okay, so I found these really pretty artworks on Tumblr, of all places, and I just went, you know what, that's amazing, I want to wear that, so I'm going to make it, and roped my lovely girlfriend into it as well. Yeah, pretty much.
cosplay's more fun when you're with someone else cosplaying together, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Now you both have detailing on, yours is on the back as well as the front, and on the back of this one as well. Every angle of these costumes has so much detail on it. Can you tell us a little bit about how you figured out what it should look like on the back if you can only see one angle in the artwork?
We didn't even have, I had from about here down. No, nothing. I didn't know what that looked like. So I kind of just found the nicest, prettiest looking thing I could do in gold paint and took 3 hours to paint it on. So that was very fun.
All hand painted?
Yeah. Hers was more, he was frosty, you know, just put frost all over it. It works.
Did you just stick it in the freezer or?
We tried that and it didn't really work. So
turn out?
Just added a bit on top and
improvise,
exactly. It's cosplay. Yeah.
You guys are great. Pass me this microphone.
Thank you.
And come and stand out the front here and give us a great pose. Don't look great, guys. Thank you very much. Go to stage right, please.
Thank you, Jack Frost and Hiccup. Over stage right, over near me. That's it.
Who do we have next?
All right, next
We've only actually got a few left.
we do, it's sad. Everybody remember how we ordered before? Oh. That was depressing. Come on again. Oh. Excellent. Next up, we have Michael as Saitama. I did it. Japanese.
Yes! Wonderful. From One Punch Man. Check this out. I have to ask, how do you get so strong and are able to defeat all of your enemies with just one punch?
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10k run every single day.
That's all it takes.
You can't use the heating in the You can't use heating in the winter or aircon in the summer, and you have to have a banana every day for breakfast. And make sure you eat well all the other time.
Dedication.
That if you do that every day, guys, you two will look this great in a yellow spandex suit. Start tomorrow.
Can you tell me, is your hairstyle always this way, or is this a special hairstyle just for this costume?
Normally I do go relatively short, but this is pretty much unique for this and some of my other future costumes.
That's dedication right there.
Yeah.
All right, now tell me, your boots.
It's true, he does.
You were mean to me last time. Don't be mean now.
Can I get you got there one punch poke for me? That'd be great.
Don't encourage violence on the stage.
That's it.
Give him a round of applause. He leaves the stage and doesn't go up and do any violence towards anyone. This is a safe, friendly event. Thank you, Saitama.
Come on up here and give
Come
us
and
a
pose
pose.
for us.
Cool
Stand there, stand there.
Okay. I won't upset this guy. Give us a pose for the audience. That's his pose.
That's his pose. Hero pose. Well done, well done. Round of applause. Round of applause. Yes. Poke apologises to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I'm talking in the. I have two microphones. I don't know which one to talk into. I'm confusing the AV guys up there.
Two mics. It's
A. All right. We only have a couple more left to go, and I think it is your turn to announce the next one.
It's hard, isn't it? You're doing this on purpose. We have Drew as Kidda from Atlantis. Give a round of applause. Big shield?
That looks heavy. Are you all right with it?
I can't hold a mic,
I'm holding it for you. Don't you worry.
Are you some type of mermaid or?
Yeah, definitely. I can't actually swim IRL, so I'll drown, but you know, cosplay. I'm useless. The shield is actually relatively light, just really awkward weight.
Okay, and what is it made from?
A bunch of spray foam, hell, crying, and tears of blood.
Basically,
The
everybody's
usual-
costumes.
Yeah, the usual ingredients.
And it's got fabric around the edges too, so it does this nifty little shaky thing. Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay.
Okay, and
This wonderful spear.
Yeah, so I've only killed one person with it so far, so it's
Okay.
pretty impressive.
But you cleaned it off afterwards. Just for us.
There's still another day to go, Supanova, but please don't kill any of our attendees.
I'll be a cute togepi tomorrow, so I can't kill anybody.
Okay.
We'll
Togepi's
keep
pretty
our
safe.
eye out for a cute togepi.
I'm wearing basically a diaper.
Come and stand out the front. Give us a great pose, a super pose.
Super pose.
Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Guess what? Everybody here, you know what time it is. It's the last one time.
It's sad, I
You're so
know.
good at that.
Things do have to come to an end eventually.
All good things come to an end, and next up, last up.
Not all good things. One Piece is still going. Yay, One Piece. I like One Piece.
You guys, Nova, you betrayed me. Next up, we have Kyla as Atomic Wonder Woman from Infinite Crisis.
Give her a round of applause. Here we go.
Hi.
So why is Wonder Woman suddenly like this?
Well-
what happened? Did that Batman and Superman thing just kind of just not work out?
They pretty much ruined the world,
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic world. So we just had to adapt and be
wear
badass.
men's ties as a skirt.
Yes. Did you actually rip a telephone post or something out of the ground?
You gotta do what you gotta do.
It is the end times, I guess. And that leads to apparently footballs as bras.
The only thing I could find, like all the bra stores have been raided already, so and you need good support. They're pretty good, the leather. So
One of my favourite parts of this costume you can't actually see from back there, but there is a bottle cap here that says something a bit special on it. Tell me about this bottle cap.
Well, I found this special bottle cap in a wasteland desert, and it's actually a Nuka-Cola bottle cap.
And we've got a stop sign here for a shoulder guard.
And ties for a skirt. How many ties are there, do you know?
No, I lost count at like 2. So
I think there's more like 20 now. We're 10 times that. Did you steal them from someone?
Yes, a good friend of mine actually threw them at me, wanted to get rid of them, so thank you for that.
Excellent. Thrifting cosplay. Okay, can I get you to pose out the front so everyone can see your ties and your footballs and your chainsaw?
Apocalyptic Wonder Woman. Give her a great big round of applause. Yes, the last cosplayer of Supanova, Saturday, Gold Coast. Stay on the stage. Now we want to get all the cosplayers onto the stage. So bring them all up.
All of our cosplayers up on stage. We're going to squish you all together and take a photo of everyone.
A great big group photo. The judges will be deciding. We're going to get a few snaps of all the groups.